at DDC. What's your name, sir?
State's full name.
Oh, my name is Tyrone David Bomar Jr.
All right, Mr. Bomar. Let's see. Oh, okay, I see you, Mr. Bomar. Counsel White, he is number 7 under the list, page 1. All right, Mr. Bomar, good afternoon, sir. I'm Magistrate Jeff Day here in a criminal matter, case number 23055-207, People State of Michigan versus Tyrone Davy Bomar Jr. You have an attorney, go ahead, counsel.
Rita White on behalf of Mr. Tyrone Davy Bomar Jr. For arraignment purposes, he will waive formal reading standing.
Thank you. I'm going to enter plea of not guilty. Court dates are May 15, 2023. Carbo cross conference followed by preliminary examination, May 22nd, 2023. Both matters are in front of Judge Jefferson. Mr. Bomar, while this case is pending, sir, there are some bond conditions. One is you're not to have any contact with the complainant, who is Elizabeth Linda Samut. That means no person-to-person contact, no contact with third parties, no phone calls, no emails, no text messaging. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Also, sir, while this case is pending, you're not to possess any firearms or any other dangerous weapons. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, I see that he has local ties. The charges are assaultive. Also, Mr. Bomar, other dangerous weapons include knives, machetes, pepper sprays, tasers, golf clubs. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. With that being said, counsel, I see that he has local ties. This is from October 2022. No KBS history, no criminal history. Go ahead, Esteban.
Mr. Bomar is 40 years old. He represents, he has no prior criminal history. He served in the military, and he also, actually, he receives VA benefits. Your Honor, he is aware that he will be ordered to have no contact with the complainant, which he will abide by at all costs. This alleged incident occurred all the way back in October of 2022, and there's been clearly no issues or new cases or issues that would bring this court's attention. So with that, Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting a personal bond be ordered.
Mr. Bomar, let me tell you this, sir. You need to attend all your court dates, not violate any of the bond conditions, not commit any other illegal activities. If you do, sir, you're going to be looking at a high monetary bond. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
With that being said, counsel, no, DDC, are you aware of any other cases on Mr. Bomar?
Not to my knowledge, Your Honor.
Okay. What I'm reading, even though this happened in October 2022, is that allegedly the complainant suffered injuries that she needed to receive stitches. And it says that she had bruising in her eyes and back. Okay. So, Mr. Bomar, it's my understanding, counsel, does he take medication?
Yes, I do, ma'am.
Sir, you are also ordered to take your prescribed medication. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
That means following your doctor's orders.
Well, ma'am, I have to go to Chicago in order to get good service because the Detroit VA.
Okay, Mr. Bomar, you're not allowed to leave the state. Do you understand that?
Ma'am, I have a question though. I don't get good service. I don't get good service at the Detroit VA. They treat me as if I'm a second-class citizen at the Detroit VA. I've died in that place before. I've been raped in that place before. I've died multiple times in Detroit VA. It's a horrific place to go for treatment. I will request that I can go leave the state to Chicago for some treatment because all the doctors in Detroit, VA, they like to rape people, ma'am.
Counsel?
Your Honor, we're requesting, based on his circumstances, there are alternative VAs outside of Detroit, but given the fact that it appears that his main treatment is in Chicago, we're requesting he be allowed to leave the state of Michigan. And if the court is so inclined, require a tether.
If he's to require a tether, he's not allowed to leave the state of Michigan. I'm not gonna put a tether, okay? However, if he can get a doctor's order for him to leave the state of Michigan in order to get prescribed treatment, that's fine. But at this point, what I'm seeing here, counsel, is that in the investigative report, there were mental orders that he was involuntary hospitalized. There was a mental order, involuntary hospitalized or alternative treatment program. Order disposition issued pursuant to Act 339, PA 1994 MCL 330.1464A. I don't know if he is to be involuntarily hospitalized or not. Counsel. But this is from October 2022. So, until
I
we
still
have
don't get good service at the VA.
Mr. Bomer,
Yes,
until
ma'am.
we have updated information, you're not allowed to leave the state of Michigan. Do you understand that?
Okay, well, can I go to Grand Rapids or Ann Arbor
Sir,
for treatment?
You can go and get treatment outside the state, outside the city of Detroit. I'm just saying is that you can't leave the state of
But
Michigan.
even I have a question though, ma'am.
What's your
Even when I
question, sir?
went up to Ann Arbor, the people in Ann Arbor told me, they said, you stay your nigger ass from up here and go back to Detroit. That's what they told me up at Ann Arbor, VA.
Okay. All right, Mr. Bomar, that is something that you should talk to your attorney about. Do you understand that?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So bond in this case is gonna be $25,000 personal bond, no contact with complaint, no weapons, and take your prescribed medication. Good luck, sir.
Yes.
What was the first court date, Your Honor?
May 15th.
Thank you.
May 15th. What's a $25,000 bond? How much is that?
Step out, we'll talk to you.
Mr. Bomar, that means nobody has to pay any money for you to get out of jail.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Sure.